Hello, Golden Gang, and welcome back to the Golden Queen Tarot. Now, this is going to be a general message for all signs about some things that you may or may not be aware of that's going on in your life and around the world or somewhere in your immediate vicinity or to someone that is connected to you from your past, present, or future right now. Okay. Now, I did get a couple of downloads that I'm going to read here. We'll see as we do the message how this all ties in. But here's what I got. No matter who you are or what you are, if you are on this earth, you are under judgment. The light still shines in the darkest of places. Hope, faith, and love. These three. The greatest of these is love. No one can stop God's show. Act like you know it. You're not playing with me or you're not playing with the collective. You're playing with yourself. Nothing can stop you, beautiful chosen ones. Nothing can stop you when you strive for the best. For the best for the world, for yourself. And when you want this, you're not like the rest. Uplifting thoughts and enlightening thoughts, striving toward the betterment of all, are godly thoughts. Anyone or anything that pulls you away from your goals, dreams, and actions that get you there to accomplishment that isn't selfish and benefits yourself as well as others without the oppression of others is definitely not working for the light team and is an enemy. No matter how many smiles or kind words you may receive from them. Use your discernment and be ye separate. Come out from amongst these. I'm here for everyone. I'm here for you all. Both the good and the bad, the light and the darkness, good and evil. I bless and I destroy. I give life and death, relief and suffering, heaven and hell. You're under judgment. I'm here for you all. Okay, I'm going to stop right there. But if more things come up, then I'll read the rest of my downloads. Okay. All right. Now, this is what came out for the pre-shuffle, guys. I got this. The Four of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. I'm hearing relax, meditate, contemplate, just sit back and put your feet up and watch. Watch your investments, your internal and external investments come into fruition. And sit back and watch. This Queen of Wands reverse. I don't know who this might be. It could be an Aries, Leo, Sag, or somebody that just use their looks and use sex to their own benefit, or maybe sleeps around a lot. Maybe a witch. Some witch somewhere. It could be a male or a female. Energy could be masculine or feminine. But it could be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. He said, watch this whore, this dark magic doing, or watch and relax and watch her lose everything. Lost opportunity, missed chance, bad investment, lack of planning and foresight. Or she did something that didn't make sense. It gave a lack of planning and foresight. Now she's having delays and standstills. Three of Pentacles reverse. It's a group that doesn't want to work together. They having disharmony right now at this second. Now, this could be, somebody could be a Capricorn as well. All right. Oh, they can't hold on to something. Yeah, somebody is definitely a Capricorn. Also, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn still, again. Oh, Aries, Leo, Sag. Somebody I see is very immature and making really immature actions with the Page of Wands reverse. Trying to hold on to something, being greedy, trying to take something from you, a family, some family or a community. Maybe someone could also be a Pisces. Oh, they want to end a battle. Oh, they out of passion. They got a lack of energy, no drive. They lost their motivation. They very tired and drained at the moment. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Trying to betray. Trying to get away with something. Trying to trick and lie. About you're coming out of bondage. Oh, they couldn't backstab and betray you. They couldn't bring an end to trying to get away with taking you out, collective. But you're still alive. Oh, this could be a whole community. A whole community of people could have been trying to do this. Making foolish moves. And you might be having a new beginning coming as well as a home. Collective. Yeah, somebody could be an Aries, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This could be your signs or theirs. Yeah, somebody definitely is an Aries here. All right. Okay. Somebody is paranoid and scared right now. They got a lack of motivation. Look like they messed up and they not going to be able to recover or continue from the magic that they was doing against you, collective. Yeah. They want you to forgive them for what they are doing, or maybe they want somebody's forgiveness. Maybe God's forgiveness. Oh. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. They losing everything that they got. Or I see this as an inheritance that they have to give back to you, maybe, collective. Or maybe they just losing money from trying to put money blockages, spells on you. Yeah. They got resentment from the magic that they did to make you lose your money, collective. They getting some kind of communication at this time, but they also still trying to get away with spying on you, collective. We'll get back to this, but let me tell y'all what else came out for. Yeah, I told you, I can't tell you they losing a lot of money. Bank failure. It ain't no lie. The copycats. The copycat. They can't bug you or get on your nerves, or maybe they can't bug somebody that used to work with them and did say people didn't want to work with them no more. They people walking away from them. They can't bug these people anymore. They were trying to burn and get rid of evidence. I guess this evidence already been recorded, or they got stopped or busted, caught maybe getting rid of evidence, or they can't erase the evidence or the witnesses or whatever is going on here. Okay, because look, we have the police. Yeah. They can't get away with burning the evidence. These two different decks, these are different decks that I pull cards out of. I'm going to pull from every deck. They can't get away with burning the evidence. Because the police is here. Somebody at the police station. Maybe because some people already been arrested. Some of these karmic ties are attached to some of the signs that I said. Oh, they are very ashamed right now. They're having guilt and embarrassment because they know they got busted trying to get away with something. Yeah, they know they in the wrong. They having a lot of endings right now. They were completely obsessed with you, collective, and with getting away from these things that they were trying to do. See? Legal situations in the reverse. Can't make it up. These are different decks. Intuitive Cab deck, True Emotion deck, Police Station, Legal in the reverse. This is a whole nother deck. Burning evidence. Now, you're not getting away with anything. Okay. They also tried to steal your knowledge, collective. We got intellectual theft in the reverse. Your knowledge, other things that come to you, your creations, your developments, your just stealing things from you, collective. They can't steal what they was trying to steal because the creator, deity, divine, creator, supreme being. You may be a deity. You are being protected by the divine, by the creator, by the supreme being. I know I am. I'm Mother Earth. I'm the Mother Mary. I'm Oshun. I'm Isis. I'm Nana Baruku. Anana of the Anunnaki. Yes, and you are my children. In many different forms and lives and ways throughout time and creation. I am Mother, Maiden, and Crone. Yes. It is from the womb of the mother that all souls are born, into the tomb of the crone that all souls return at death. They can't get away and steal your knowledge or minds, collective. That's what they've been trying to do. Oh, look. Runner, avoidant, escape in the reverse. They can't run and get away from what they was trying to do. We got this in the smoke cards because you're guarded, you're secure, you're safe. Collective. Yes. Look, bad credit, debit, debt, and unemployment in the reverse. You're going to be coming out of debt, collective. Or maybe they don't want to be unemployed. They don't want to go into debt. They don't want to have bad credit. Let's see. Some of these people are racist and bigots. Yeah. They have been doing this to you, collective. They have a strong need to socially belong to a particular group or have a desire to feel superior to others due to their own insecurities. They discriminate based on a person's race, religion, ethnicity, or other characteristics and believe certain races are superior to others. Yeah, these people having a real reality check right now with their materialistic asses. Materialistic. Do you measure your success by the quantity and price of the materials you buy to help you cope with your feelings of discomfort? You buy your way to happiness and think wealth is the path to permanent fulfillment and well-being. Well, I guess you thought wrong. Cautious in the reverse. Are you overly cautious because you are suspicious of other people and or afraid to make the wrong move? They wasn't cautious about what they was doing at all. Or they think that you should be cautious about speaking out. Definitely in my case. About what is going on. It says at the bottom, you act very careful in order to avoid possible danger that may not even exist. Danger that you know exists. You can't be afraid, collective. Because this is when you get your justice. There's nothing to be afraid of. You just have to protect yourself. They weren't cautious, though. They weren't cautious to the words and the messages and the signs that they got from God. They refused to detach from you, collective. Detached in the reverse. They refused to let you go. They refuse to release what they stole from you. They refuse to give you back what belongs to you, collective. Okay? We got celebrity gossip here. Under scrutiny and slander, exposed flaws or mistakes, target of rumors or gossip, facing backlash or jealousy. This is what you could have been facing in the past, collective, but this is what they gonna be facing right now. Because they face gonna be all over the news. And also, this is going to also involve some of these celebrities. People are gossiping, talking about what's going on. The news is spreading quickly. Talking about their options. Pressure to decide offered false choices, unpleasant trade-offs, limited choices, and second best. The choices and the deals that they made, collective, the choices that they made. They talking about how they was offered false choices actually by these entities and by other people, human beings on this earth. And I'm telling you, entities that they were conjuring up. Conjuring. Puts in little efforts, ill intentions, and illusions, dark magic to create obstacles, deceives oneself of false beliefs. See? They deceived themselves of their own false beliefs with all the conjuring of the entities and the magic that they was doing. They have an unpleasant trade-off. They ain't got no choice but to keep listening to these entities, and they looking at how they've been lied to, how they still ain't getting nothing that they want. Trying to conjure up the world, control over the world, control over Mother Earth, control over all God's children, and control over all the money in the world will look like their control's going down, collective. Yeah. Yeah, because we on offense. We can't make it up. We can't make it up here. Guarded, secure, safe. We on the offense, collective. Yeah. Self-advocacy and courage. Research your competition. Take initiative and be assertive. Seek out new ideas and solutions. Yeah. Somebody has on a suit and tie. Somebody is the business people or maybe even political or of the government. Strong work ethics, attention to detail, attainment of goals, provider and caretaker. Okay. Worldly, bridge diverse viewpoints, cultivate a diverse network. Someone foreign will help you be willing to learn from others. It might be someone that might be of another culture that's different from you, that'll help you be willing to learn from others. See? And somebody don't like this. This racist bigot. They don't want you to learn from somebody that might be a different culture than you. But let me tell y'all something. I've been every race and every color. Ain't a thing that I ain't been on this earth. Ain't a part of life that I ain't in. That's animals. Every single color humans. We started them, and you know my names and your culture. But people want to erase. Y'all trying to erase the history. Y'all got a wasted venture right here. Wasted venture. Misalignment. Lack of direction. I can't make it up. Unfulfilled potential. Regretful investments. Can I make it up? Pressure to decide. Offered false choices. Regretful investments. Lack of direction. Unpleasant trade-offs. Limited choices. Second best. Unfulfilled potential. Misalignments. All right. Collective. Wait a minute. Might pull these as well. We have Ho'oponopono in the reverse. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. They're not sorry for nothing that they did. They don't want your forgiveness. They don't like that you're still fucking alive. They fucking hangry. And they hate you, collective. First house. The house of self. Personal identity. Physical appearance. Attitude. Temperament. Approach to new situations. They've been attacking your first house. They hate the strength that you have in your first house, the strength of self, how firmly you stand in your own identity, collective, the fact that you know who you are, how you approach every situation, how you tackle every obstacle, and all forms of mayhem that they might send your way. They don't like this because their wheel of fortunes is in the reverse. They stuck in different cycles. They don't want nothing to change. They refuse to change. Their destiny is basically over. Their fortune is in the reverse. They're losing everything. Fate in the reverse. It's their fate to fall. Rise and fall. It's crazy. Life's fluctuation, different stages. In the reverse, they're going to be at the bottom of the wheel, collective, and you'll be moving right on along to the top of the wheel. So beautiful. Neptune in the reverse. Dreams, intuition, mysticism, illusion, fantasy, subconscious, and mind. They've been trying to send with the MK Ultra programs, other things they've been doing, and their projection of their energy onto you. They been trying to send thoughts into your subconscious mind to make you doubt yourself. They live in a world of fantasies, trying to create illusions. They can't get nobody to listen to their fantasies or listen to their illusions. Their magic isn't working. Mysticism in the reverse. They're not listening to their intuition because they don't have none. They listen to demons. They're dumb sons of bitches. Daydreams are not being fulfilled. In the reverse. Collective. All right. Mercury in the reverse. Communication, intellect, reasoning influences how you think, logic, technology, short trips. In the reverse. They all having miscommunications. They want you not to be, no one to understand or be able to communicate with you, collective, and to know what you're talking about. They don't want you to communicate what's going on or the right people to communicate with you. Sacral chakra, creativity, sexual energy, pleasure, emotional balance, emotional instability, and lack of creativity. They is completely emotionally unstable. They got a lack of creativity. They ain't got no creativity, so they want to try to take yours, collective. And we got the Empress in the reverse. Peace, empathy, Venus, goddess, abundance, growth, beauty, creation of life, business, and growth. Oh, this dark Empress, this could be a bad mother figure, a matriarchal figure in your family, or someone that is a mother figure that might do anything for money. They refuse to grow. Just very immature. Okay, and they don't want you to grow, collective. All right. Oh. This person, there's a private investigator here that we got out. Yeah, a private investigator. This comes to logical and accurate conclusions, skill at gathering and utilizing information, perceptive, holds out against popular belief. He's not listening to the bullshit that they got to pull and put out to him. He knows that you're the wounded healer. Resourceful, good listener, empathetic, understands shadow side and ways to heal, uses painful experiences to help others, and accepts that you have a balance, a peace, that you're a wounded healer. The private investigator is finding this out. They're finding out about these zombies. These zombies that have been attacking you. Resistance to fears and overcomes obstacles. Survival. Oh, wait. Okay. You are resistant to fears. They try to scare you and corner you in, but you overcome all their obstacles. You survive. You very active, or you active in your goals, or you keep moving forward, collective. Does not allow fear to predict future outcomes. You won't let the fear stop you. While these motherfuckers in the reverse is unwilling to see beyond their pain and loss. They have deep-seated fears, psychological scarring, disempowerment, and loss of their own will. That's because they possess, collective, and they mad because you not. Yeah, because they a loser. Because they a loser in the reverse. They self-defeating. They get the short end of the stick. Bad luck prevents them from succeeding. They're on the sidelines. They exceed their capabilities. And you are sympathetic, likable, well-meaning. You rescue others from their own excesses, overzealous, ethical, and selfless. The underdog. They called you the loser, collective. But you're the underdog. Why? They're over there defeating themselves and stacking up all of their bad karma so they can never succeed. You have sympathy for others. You mean well. You want the good for all others, including yourself, like I said in my... Oh my gosh. Yes, it's coming through. Okay. Like I said, when you strive for the best for the world and for yourself, when you want this, you're not like the rest. Uplifting thoughts and enlightening thoughts, striving towards the betterment of all, are godly thoughts. Anyone or anything that pulls you away from your goals, dreams, and actions that gets you there to an accomplishment that isn't selfish and benefits yourself as well as others without the oppression of others is definitely not working for the light team and is an enemy, no matter how many smiles and kind words you may receive from them. Use your self-discernment. Be ye separated and come out from amongst these. Like, that's just what we saying. Yes. Okay. All right, collective. Now, oh, what else? Here we go. One more second, collective. I'm gonna put these back in here. Well, hold on. We have here Venus in the upright, ruler of love, beauty, pleasure, money, romantic relationships, friendships, anesthesia. Root chakra, grounding, survival, security, basic human needs. And the insecurity is fear. They're full of fear because you are grounded, collective. And I am Venus, the goddess of love. Aphrodite, but still. Hamza, see, you are protected, collective. Symbol of protection, believed to ward off evil eye and bring good fortune, health, and happiness. Used as an amulet for strength, protection, and poverty. And positivity. You know, I'm Mother Earth. I'm grounded to the earth. And so are you, collective. If you of the divine. I'm the goddess of love. I am a symbol of protection to all. I'm here to protect all. Like I said, I'm here for you all at the beginning. And ward off the evil eye and bring good fortune, health, and happiness. Used as an amulet for strength, protection, and positivity. Crown chakra, spiritual connection, enlightenment, consciousness. And them, they are over attached to material possessions. While you want to be attached, and when you attach to God, the moon, emotions, instincts, subconscious moon, maternal figures, intuition, and life cycles. Psalm, let's see. And I'm Venus, I am strong. Collective strength on the other side. Courage, and so are you. You are strong. You could be a Leo. Courage, power, authority, compassion, patience, confidence, raw emotions, and instincts. Chariot, you will be moving forward. Collective. Momentum, control, success, ambition, determination, victory, willpower, movement, and discipline. I am very disciplined, and so are you, collective. We are in control of this situation. So am I. We are having success. We will have the victory, collective. So Archangel Raphael is with us. You know, angel of healers and healing. He is often invoked during travels, illnesses, and to bless marriages. Y'all saw my twin flame because I'm the Mother Mary. Yes. The seed of life. It is considered a symbol of creation, growth, and a blueprint of the universe. This is what we are. And this is what I hold right here. This is what they want from me. Archangel Raphael. Like I don't know it. You got a divine connection coming, or they want to destroy your divine connection. You have a soulmate, a twin flame, masculine and feminine, spiritual oneness, inner peace, and enlightenment. We got Psalm 28 and 7 in the reverse. The Lord is my strength and my shield. My heart trusts in him and he helps me. My heart leaps for joy. They are sad that they get destroyed by the Lord, because the Lord is our shield. He in reverse with them. They heart not leaping for joy to get destroyed by the Lord. Throat chakra in the reverse. They trying to do throat chakra attacks. Communication, self-expression, truth, problem. They want you to have problems with expressing the truth, and problems with self-advocating for yourself. Collective. Okay. All right. Now, let's go through these cards like this, y'all. Let's see what else they got to say. Somebody been spying. Let's see what else we gonna get out the tarot cards right now. Then we gonna move to all of the oracles. This Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, really immature, maybe a younger person, can't hold on to something of yours, collective. Oh, you can't see. Can't hold on, or they have to let go of something. Along with this family, this in the reverse, they dreams is being shattered. They in total disharmony. Because you've been avoiding and staying away from the conflict that they've been trying to bring you. They say they want to agree to disagree about trying to hold on to your stuff. They can't take action and do what they really want to do. They don't want you to move. You could be moving, planning on going somewhere. You're making plans. You having progress. You moving forward, collective. And they can't balance the situation. They can't balance the situation, collective. Oh, these people could be Capricorns, or it could be your sign or theirs. But Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay. Somebody is trying to make an offer about something, collective. What's this? They confused about an offer that somebody making. Oh, about you having a victory in the past. Oh, okay. No, they got paid. Somebody, an offer that somebody paid so that they can have a victory. And something because they refused to move on to calmer waters. They refused to let something go. So they paid somebody so they could get a victory. So you couldn't move on to calmer waters because they was in a ego. And they mad because you have an emotional stability and you've been showing gratitude. Okay. It could be also a Gemini. This could be a Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Pisces. This could be your signs or their signs. Taurus, Gemini. Okay. They got a pay or offer that they took from a Gemini. Or a Gemini took an offer from maybe an earth sign. Or they took an offer from an earth sign. A Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They paid and teamed up with people to do anything to have the victory. All right. What did they want to have a victory about, my lords? You walking away. About things being brought into balance. They got disappointment. They withdrawing, escaping, they walking away. Now they want to walk away from something. It might be this Aries, the Emperor. Maybe somebody that's in a position of authority. Could be a father figure or an older gentleman. Someone that has some kind of established power or position of power. Could be in the government or a matriarchal figure, a figure somewhere, a high figure. The angels is bringing stuff into balance. The angels, they gonna bring it into balance. Yeah, this Empress in the reverse. They trying to accept and want to walk away from something. They in isolation right now. Trying to be in a distance. They lost their way. They lonely, maybe nervous, scared. Also, Aquarius is in the reverse. They lost their faith. They don't have no faith. They in despair. They discouraged. They feel very insecure about their fucking actions coming out into the light. They feel disconnected, and maybe somebody is sick and they can't heal from something as well. This can be Aquarius, Virgo, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in the reverse. Okay, it's also some psychopath that's really out of control, trying to manipulate people that been misusing their power. I see this as an authority figure, like a bad officer, a bad figure of authority, maybe somebody in the government that's working against the civilians and the people, harming people. These people could be a Gemini or a Taurus. Okay. What? They planning, making decisions, leaving home, travel plans. You might be planning on leaving home or going to your home or making travel plans. Collective, they planning. They don't care. They don't want nothing to change. They refuse to move to calmer waters. They still trying to create an illusion. This could be a Virgo, Aquarius, Aries. Yeah. Huh. They can't backstab and betray you. They figured that it won't get no worse for them. They might as well just still give it a try. This Gemini, so that they can have some type of celebration. They want to make a foolish move. But they secrets is being revealed. The moon in the reverse. I don't know what they think they gonna do. This Empress in the reverse. Alright, collective. Ah, look at them. They trying to get away with what they stole. With they self-limiting beliefs. Also with a Queen of Cups in the reverse. It's very insecure. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Gemini, Aquarius. Trying to get away. Trying to get away. With stealing something, with lying, something they was deceiving people about, with tricking people about something, acting strategically, doing these RICO crimes is what I see. Whoa, oh my gosh. Yup, and the Empress in the reverse, having a sudden awareness. So is this, woo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, a King of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, about being stuck. They exhausted. They tired. They don't want to fight this battle. They can't protect themselves. They not going to recover. Somebody not going to recover. Somebody that acted recklessly. Knight of Wands in the reverse to try to attack you. They was making fishy offers to people to attack you. And now they was making fishy offers to people. Little fishy offers to people to attack you. Yeah. This could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Capricorn, Cancer, Leo, Cancer. Leo. Now they can't recover from what they was doing. The cycle is complete. It's over for this. You completed a cycle. You're going to be having some kind of celebration of life that's going to be coming, arriving in your life, collective. Somebody could be a Capricorn. Somebody could be a Virgo in the reverse. See, you may have an acceptance. You're going to be moving on, finding peace. These people that made personal setbacks. Mm-hmm. Oh, man, because they getting exposed. They upset because the son is here. Father, son. Yeah, they getting exposed. He taking care of his children. Or even getting exposed for something that they was doing to. That they did to a child. Or did to you since you were a child. And you got happiness and success coming in your future. And they getting exposed for how they paid and did anything. Along with this Gemini and other people, how they had partnerships with people, paying people to do anything to have the victory. How they made all these plans against you and paid all these people to make all these plans to defeat you any way that they can. How they refused to let you move on the calmer waters, how they wouldn't let you go, and how they made all these illusions about them. They trying to make all these illusions about them paying people to do this to you, to attack you, to kill you, but you still alive, collective. I'm telling you. And also to keep your home or something that was given to you, and how this was a whole community of people that they paid to have the victory over you. A whole community of people. How they all took this foolish leap of faith to do this because they all thought they was getting away with it, but now they being exposed. The moon in the reverse, collective. Okay. Now, collective. Good. That's great. All right. Okay, collective. What deck do we want to go to next? I think we'll start with this one. Yeah. Wait. Okay, wait. Let's see. Okay. Now remember, y'all, we got lobbyists at the bottom of the deck. A supportive team, politically knowledgeable, decision maker, charismatic communicator, influence, ideas, advocates of others, and action. See, a lobbyist is taking action on your behalf. It's somebody, they instructing people how to take action. All right. Whew. Hold on. Let me mix up these cards. I ain't mixed this deck up yet, collective. Because you are maybe a nomad, pragmatic, independent, a sense of self, shares values, perspectives, and lifestyles, full of thrills and excitement, and seeks adventure. And they're addicted, a lover or addicted to a lover, collective. They have been doing self-pleasure and instant gratification. They'd do anything for self-pleasure and instant gratification. They're unable to connect on an intimate level. They lonely. have loneliness and constant stream of lovers. See, that's this Queen of Wands in the reverse that was showing up sleeping around with everybody. And look, they are addict too as well, collective. Confusing, chaotic consequences, destructive, and disorderly and inner pain, self-deception, intense desire for control. I can't make it up. How they lying to themselves. Look at this right here. Cautious. They didn't take heed to none of the warnings that they got. They addicts. Addicted lover. They lover might be looking at them. Because you're a nomad and you don't conform. You're a nonconformist. Often changes the rules in the status quo. Courageous and letting go to self-limited beliefs. Limiting beliefs. Challenges the status quo. A game changer and a rebel. They don't like that you're a rebel, collective. Audible child. Sense of wonder. Mature sexual identity. Nurturing. Overall sense of right and wrong. Healthy relationship with parents and guardians. They mad at you. What I see with this is that they don't like that you got a good connection with the Lord, collective. And that you got good hold and control over your sexual desires. They want you to be out here a loose goose, for you to be a prostitute or a slut butt or down low butt bandit, just like them. They mad because you're not, collective. Yeah, persona. Systematic and intentional efforts. Inclusive, empathic, memorable, protective facade, good public image, suitable for society, a mystery, an entertainer. Told y'all when celebrity gossip came out, somebody's an entertainer, y'all. Lives in the moment, over the top, playful, joy and humor, life of the party, fun loving, enthusiastic, clever, expressive, and shock value. They don't want you to bring this shock value about an orphan that they got something to do with. Doesn't care if people like them. Thriver, fierce protector of the vulnerable. You're a fierce protector of the children. Yes, security. Realistic, passionate, avoids conflicts, and brings justice. Yes. And they are masochists. A masochist. Destroys what is harmful to the world. Fiercely loyal. Vigilant of mind and emotions. Understands limitations but works around it. Yeah, working around the limitations they put on you while they are masochists. They got two meanings on each side. So they project state energies onto others. They're very impotent. They hate weakness and vulnerability. They're very abusive. They have low self-worth. They endures great self-torment. So they like to torture themselves. Now I can believe it. What else is it if you willingly let demons and entities into your body? Obviously you like to torture yourself. Okay. Detached manipulator. Promises freedom, shares information, calculating, influenced by money. Stealth, goal-oriented, guru, specialized knowledge. They'll do anything for money. They're a dark lord. They a dark lord, a sorceress, tyrant, grandiose, ineffective, terror, doing mind control, selective breeding, corrupt, and declares themselves God and diabolical. While you, on the other hand, collective, are a physical warrior, fighting on the front lines, physical and magical capabilities, enlightened authority, power, grandiose, influence, and noble. You're noble. You're royalty, collective. You are chosen and divine. Defender and upright. You're hardworking, observant, You have practical skills, unassuming, deep sense of responsibility, supportive. You're very supportive, reliable, enthusiastic, and versatile. Okay. And you got all these naysayers talking shit. I can't make it up. We moving to this deck next with the celebrity gossip. The naysayers. Skeptical. They not open-minded. Forcefully express their position. Critical. Opinionated. And argue for the sake of an argument. They just want to have something to say. Look at that, collective. Fairy godmother. Maiden. Look at them. They in the reverse. They hexing others, susceptible to magic attacks. They spiteful, a trickster, cruel, selfish, ruthless, interferes with others' plans, and unreasonable. Guide. They think, hold on. Guide. It's in the reverse. They think they know what's best for others. Lost, overinflated ego. Their word is the gospel. Thinks they know others better. Misguided. Guru. In the reverse. All these fake people. Pretender as a channel of the divine. Fake. Abuse of power. Huge temptation to the ego. Cannot deal with other people's projections. People project something onto them, they get destroyed by it, but they won't stop projecting their things onto other people. Oh my God. Okay. And we got Maiden. Quickly, quirky, assertive, sets boundaries, growth mindset, stands up for beliefs, youthful, feminine, carefree, and empowered. See, this is your day energy over here that I just read, collective. This is your energy and my energy over here. Quirky, assertive, sets boundaries, growth mindset, stands up for beliefs, useful, feminine, carefree, and empowered. Martyr. Willing to proceed despite risk of injury, sacrifice by choice, goes the distance for others, fights for injustice for others, not just of self. Ain't this what I just said on my channel messages at the beginning? That when you make decisions based on things that be good for you as well as others without oppressing anyone as well, did you not like the others, and those thoughts were godly thoughts? You see this crown of thorns? Who had the crown of the thorns? Y'all know. On the cross. Jesus. Look at our Bible. It ain't no game. Right here. Black Widow. See, you got the Lord, and you set boundaries against these black widows. They're deceptive, dependent, untrustworthy, material and status through lies. They gain their material things and their status through lies, thievery, and deception, as you've seen on the tarot cards. Envious, enjoys pleasures without effort, and draining other people's energy, manifesting stuff off of their energy. Somebody is also an accountant. Thorough investment, stability, happiness, financial new beginnings, savings, prosperity, pleasure, and security. See, you were thorough, you made some kind of investments, or they made investments. They want to take your stability and your happiness, your financial new beginnings, your savings, prosperity, pleasure, and security. Because they are greedy, they got a scarcity mindset, they having financial delays, they hide money or pretends to be broke, excessive spending, instability, and stinginess. They hide their money pretending to be broke. They excessively spending up your money that they stole from you. These people is out of control. You're a Samaritan, caregiver, volunteer, loving, rarely interested in personal gain, motivated by the desire to help others, a strong sense of compassion and concern. Wow. And they act like they're a Samaritan, but you're the Samaritan. And they are a tyrant in the reverse, but you are awakened, a leader, confident and charismatic, Reevaluates life choices and outcomes. You're balanced. You step aside to make room for new life. Helpful. Okay. And we have Jester. Can spotlight conflict and insecurities. Loves to make authorities look like idiots. Drawn to trouble. Emotional puppet master. Whoa. Somebody trying to manipulate everybody in emotions, and we got an impotent lover here. Didn't I say somebody was impotent? They fear loneliness or not being loved. They depressed, flat, dead inside, disconnected, ties self-esteem into the quality of their relationships. We got crash person. They need outside validation. They're uncommunicative, perfectionist to the point of alienation, moody, workaholic, brooding, misinterprets, and reactive. We also got Chef here in the reverse. Opinionated, compulsive, competitive, perfectionist, illogical, controlling, an addict, obsessive, a workaholic, a mad scientist, and vain, stuck up about themselves. A mad and then we got the samurai, because you a samurai and you fighting back against their ass. Mental and spiritual strength is unbreakable. Insightful, resourcefulness, intuitive, protector, implacable spirit to overcome enemies, and lawful. Holding up the law, bringing down justice upon the wicked. Okay. Now we're going to move on along. This might not be a long video. And we going what are we going to do next? Okay, let's do this one next. I said I was doing this one next. Yeah. All right. I told you, well, I read them cards, but let's continue. Too smooth. Too smooth. Overconfidence. Lack of authenticity. Trying to be perfect. Hiding underlying issues. In the sweet life. Fulfilled and grateful. Good things happening. Balance and comfortability. Getting what you deserve. They sitting up here and trying to hide the fucking truth, collective. The underlying truth of the fact and what the matter is that you get everything that you deserve. That they got to give everything back that they stole from you. And that they synchronized. They was working with others. But you're in alignment and in your purpose. This is good timing and balance, following the state of flow. You're following the state of flow. See, you having victory. They trying to stop your victory. Terminate. Going nowhere. Something needs to end. Giving too much of yourself. Too much effort and little rewards. They're like, stop. Terminate. They want to terminate your alignment in your purpose. They want you to stop. They probably want me to stop giving information. Because I'm following the flow. I'm moving on past them. And so are you, collective, walking away. Shifting your focus. Mentally detaching, leaving things behind and putting things behind you. You can be putting things behind you and leaving them behind. Collective. Moving on. Turning your back to them fools. And they're weeping. Crying. In the reverse. Emotional exhaustion. Holding on to the past. Powerlessness. Isolation. Regret. Feeling guilty. Now they want to feel guilty. Now they in regret. Because they can't stop your growth and your forward movement, collective. Because you're moving on from all of the blockages and the bullshit that they put on you. Because your path is clear. Clear path, collective. Minimal challenges. You receive divine guidance. Your obstacles are being removed. You know what you want and you go after it, collective. And they're going to be giving you the fake applause. Fake applause, collective. Token gestures, pretend approval, insincere praise, support, and fake recognition to the show off. They're going to be giving fake applauses and about your prizes, about the prizes that you winning. They're going to be fake glad about your big wins you got coming in. Unexpected wins, pay raise or promotion, innovative idea taking off. Something better is out there. Because you finding out that there's better things out here for you, collective. They mindless. They got mindlessness. No knowledge up in there. Superficial living. Emotional numbness. Going through the motions, mistakes, and misunderstandings. They having a complete upheaval. And they ain't got no fucking thoughts or no brains and no knowledge in their head. All they got is poof, smoke in there. Getting struck by lightning. Lacks of security. Dealing with a crisis. Major life changes. Transformation and challenges. Some of these people, man, attacking you from all different type of places all over the world, different states, different countries. They having natural disasters right now because they ass is under judgment. Yes. They dealing with that. You shouldn't be receiving half as many attacks as you've been receiving because now they busy. Now you got direction. Good moral compass, a clear vision and guidance. All sides pointed to yes. Making deliberate choices. You making good choices to move forward on your own path. The kiss of death. Inevitable fall. Damaging association. A false sense of security, betrayal, disguised as support. Acting like they're good, really doing evil. They got a false sense of security. They just thinking and knowing that they safe. They facing an inevitable fall. They facing an inevitable upheaval. The kiss of death is on them. Inevitable fall. Can y'all see? Wait a minute. Oh. Inevitable fall. They off key. Misinterpretations, disconnect with others, not being appreciated and feeling ignored and ridiculed. People don't want to appreciate you. They want to ignore and ridicule you. Try to block stuff from your channel. Try to block you from getting justice. Try to block the reports that you made. Block you from reaching out to other people. Communicating with anybody about what they doing. Noise isolation. Struggles to adapt. Resistant to change. Being around yes people. People ignoring important feedback. They used to being around yes people. People that just agree with every single thing they say and everything that they try to do. But that's not you, collective. And they got a problem with that. Okay? Because you not no yes man. Or you not no yes girl. Okay. Oh, man. Hold on, collective. Wait. My bad, collective. Okay. Now, something telling me to take these next. All right. All right. Remember, collective, this racist bigots or these racist bigots will do anything for money with their materialistic asses to refuse to detach from you and let you go and let go of what they was holding on to that was yours that they have stolen. They didn't take caution and take heed to the things, the signs they was getting from the Lord, because they was too mixed up in all of these toxic relationships that they was a part of. Yeah, somebody was in your past, maybe a relationship that you was in, somebody that was a serial cheater. He wanted you to have blind loyalty to him. Blind loyalty. To be blinded by and not pay attention to the fact that he or she was sleeping around with everybody in sight. I can't make it up that Queen of Wands in reverse came out. That she or he was a serial cheater. They use partners to feel loved and admired, to continually prove to themselves that they are above them. They have an avoidant attachment style, and they feel love is invasive, harmful, and overwhelming. They wanted you to have blind loyalty to them, even though they didn't have no loyalty to you, collective. They mad because you not scattered about them. Scattered in the reverse. Do you have a need to feel productive? Therefore, you are constantly in and out. You can be forgetful, disorganized, or unable to concentrate or think clearly. They mad because you're not scattered. That you can think clearly, that your mind not messed up because they was doing them crazy spells and stuff on you and putting stuff in your food. We did have the chef come out in the reverse. I look at that like putting spell work and stuff in people's food and drinks. Then we got people pleaser in the reverse. They mad because you won't do anything to please them or just to please anyone. Look, they giving you unsolicited advice or taking unsolicited advice. They mad because you won't listen to their unsolicited advice that you didn't even ask them for. And be overindulgent in things like they are. That they try to give to you. Drinks, food, money, sex, pleasure, all different kind of things. Because they got inferiority complex because you're not committing all of the kind of things that they do and you don't agree with them. So they don't like that. Meddling in the reverse. They don't want you. Are you unsatisfied with your life? So unsatisfied with your life that you find yourself interfering in someone else's life? You intrude in on other people's affairs or business without a right or invitation. You don't do that. That's what they do. They use divination and everything for evil. This is in the reverse. You don't meddle and just get into people's business. But everybody is in your business. Well, we got self-sabotage in the reverse. You're not going to sabotage yourself by breaking spiritual laws and looking into people's information when you don't need to or when they ain't got nothing to do with you, because you a very mothering figure. Or they might be a figure by, they want you to be mothering to them. For you to constantly give to them and support them with everything you got, no matter what, even with your life. Dogmatic in the reverse. Do you avoid accepting others' beliefs, ideas, and behaviors because you have a difficulty understanding new ideas? That's in the reverse. You're not dogmatic. You accept all people religions and all people ideas and all people facts to be able to rule over themselves. You expect people free will, but not this serial cheater. You not gonna respect no fucking serial cheater that wants you to have blind loyalty to their ass. No, you're not. And they don't like that. So your ex is also involved in this. It's also some people in your community, some type of mother figure, some type of authority figure. Look at them, they nosy, all in your business. Are you a nosy person because you want information on other people to help determine your self-worth? You gather info about others in order to compare yourselves to them. This is what they do. They serially monogamous too. Do you have a fear of abandonment and engage in relationships quickly without being single for too long? They quick to move from one person to the next. They always in somebody else's business. This is ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Love addict. Do you chase unavailable people because you have a fear of commitment? If they want somebody, they expect for you to just give it up to them. They projecting their energy onto you because they sleep around. They expect for you to do the same thing. Hell no, what's wrong with them?